Hello, Havocs! My name is Crystal, and I'm here to talk to you about the Lopetastic game that we had just yesterday, Wednesday, against University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, or UTRGV, as we affectionately call it. I don't know where to start with this game. It was slow, mainly because we would try to get something going, and then there'll be some silly fouls, some trip ups. We would turn over the ball constantly. It was very slow. Um, Most of the time in the first half, we kept the lead, um, and that was encouraging. But we never got very. Once in the first half, we got as high as maybe 7 points up, but most of the time it was like 1, 2, 3, and then eventually a couple of times UTRGV took the lead. And again, it's this back and forth and things of this nature. What kept me going and interesting and engaged in watching throughout this very slow fits and starts thing were the Lopetastic broadcast team on 1580 The Fanatic. I am talking about the voice of the Lopes, Michael Potter, and Lopes insider Paul Coro. The way they carry the game is just, as Ray Harrison would say. Actually, you do more of a, but it is that good. It really is that good. I love listening to how they care. I love their excitement. I love their passion. I love even their back and forth. And I said it before, I'll say it again. I love the way Michael Potter gets after the refs and calls them out for their incompetence. And there was a lot of incompetence going around last night, let's be honest. Just this lot of back and forth stuff going on. So it got to the point where that even our beloved basketball coach, Bryce Drew, got himself in trouble a little bit, got a technical call on it because he stepped into the playing area or something like that. And so, but what was funny about that, this is just how convoluted it was, is that he did that while the other team was about to do a layup, so it messed up their ends. The refs called it in the middle of that, so it messed up their layoff. So it's like everybody got it. Now, the other team did eventually kind of get they got 2 shots at a free throw. I think they only made 1. So they still kind of benefited a little bit off of it, but it broke through. There was a lot of rhythm breaking in this whole thing. At the end of the first half, I mean, it was good. I mean, we were up by 5, and but I was like, okay, I can't get comfortable, because that's 5. That's not 50 or 25. So it's like, just a little bit. And just this back and forth and stuff. The second half goes on. We got better. We turned the ball over less. My theory is that Coach Drew used that halftime to have a little prayer session. Just pray over the players and things like that. That they keep the ball in their hands and not turning it over and things of that nature. But we also had a problem. I want to say during this whole game, but I noticed it more in the second half with the floor being slippery. I mean, players were slipping on the floor. It was really strange. It was really strange. What was going on there? So I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It was a weird place to be. It really was a weird place to be last night. But eventually we got to the point where we actually got a double-digit lead going. I'm like, okay, that's good. That's good. Can we make it more than 10? And we got it to 11. And then they bring it back down to 9 or 8. And then we bring it back to 11. Then they bring it back down. And then we even got it to 12. We was like, okay, well, maybe we're going up now. And then we kind of blew that again. And it got to a scary point because they would do all kind of things to, stop us so they get free throws. By the way, my beloved GCU basketball players, I was complimenting you so much on your improved free throw ratio, and you're disappointing me now. Come on, Make your free throws. You make free throws, we get points. Please, 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 please. Okay? But anyway, they were making free throws. They even had a guy on there that was known for not making free throws. He was making them all. It's like, really? You picked tonight to be perfect? But they did. And they got their free throws, but we did enough. And shout out to Tyon Grant Foster, Mr. TGF himself. He got his first career double-double, 25 points and 11 rebounds. Or is it 25 points and 11 boards? I've heard it said both ways, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I give a shout out also to Ray Harrison, Mr. Ray himself, Ray, or as he's also known as Sugar Ray Harrison. Love that name. He got 21 points. There were some stars on our team. They really, truly were. Sidney Curry. My gosh, what a beast of a man Sidney Curry was. He got 7 points. And I mean, but the points number might be small, but the way he just blocked and kept people out was just phenomenal. We needed him. Please don't leave. Don't get sick. Don't get hurt. We need you, Mr. Curry. Please, please, please. Oh, we have that. We have that. And the one who opened the game was Colin Moore, Simo. He opened it up with a 3, just to start the game off. Just to say, hi, we're here, So he totally got 5. So we got points from people and things like that, but we also got these turnovers. But eventually, all these foul calls and things like 54 fouls is what I believe we had. Woo! After all, it got to where our lead went from a 11, 12 point lead to a 4-point lead, and it was like, hey. But Mr. Tyon Grant Foster came through for us, got some threes, and dunked at the last second and things of that nature, even blocked the final shot on their part. And when it was all said and done, final score in that arena, we had 79 points. They had 69 points. We managed to get a double-digit lead at the end when it was all said and done. I believe we shot the ball 50. We made 54% of our field goals, and I think they made around 29%. I'll see if I can check that to verify something of that nature. So it was good. It was just very choppy. It was just a lot of fouls, a lot of slippage on the floor edge. So that was a problem, but we won. And that was our first conference game, our first WAC game of the season. Okay, so we won our first game. We're now 1-0 in conference play, 5-1 overall. Yay. Okay, now we're going to do another conference game on Saturday against UT Arlington, University of Texas Arlington. And they too are also 1-0. They're a little scary looking for me right now because they beat their opponent, Stephen F. Austin, by 15 points. Ooh. So we better be prepared when they come to our house that we handle business and we set the tone and things of that nature, which I'm sure we will. We'll have a Christmas theme. They'll call it Litmas. So I will be rocking an ugly sweater, which will be fun. I'm looking forward to that game on Saturday and everything else of that nature. So as I look forward to every game we play. So yes, that'll be awesome. Now, with all that said, my name is Crystal. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Look for any kind of extra goodies in the description that I put in there. Things like that. I'll put some video, her highlight video, Paul Coral's article, things of that nature. Anything I find interesting that's worth it, I will put in there as well. So thank you for watching, and loops up.